the voice of the Knoxville Panthers. I'm obviously one of many voices for the Pella Christian Eagles, but getting ready for this girls' action. And Derek, why don't we take a look at our Warm-Up Foods radio keys to the game, and I'll let you begin with Knoxville as the road team here. What are their keys to coming away with this victory? And I think you touched on it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, where Jocelyn Terpstra is, someone get her. And I think what's going to happen is Brittany Bacorn is going to get the assignment of guarding Terpstra. Bacorn is Knoxville's best athlete by far. Of course, Bacorn is an outstanding volleyball player. She uses basketball just to stay in shape during in-between seasons. In fact, over the weekend, Knoxville was off. What did she do? She went and played volleyball for her AAU team. That's how much she loves the sport, but she also likes to stay active all year round. She is Knoxville's best athlete, and I think she's going to get that assignment for guarding Jocelyn Terpstra. And on the other side of the ball, for the offensive side, you don't have Hannah Duncan here, so somebody, I think everybody may have to score maybe 2 or 3 or 4 more points above their average for Knoxville to get it done tonight. So that's Knoxville's key to the game.
Yeah, for Pella Christian, I think you got to touch on it on defense. I mean, they run the zone defense, and at times over the last few games, the zone is just broken down for them. Like, just naturally, they've just broke it down, and they've kind of just were starting to find some help and stuff like that, and they've struggled with that all year. They haven't really been able to find that consistent lineup that I'm sure that Coach Brad Ingbers wants, and so I think the key, is the consistency level of the players that he's going to put on the floor on the defensive side of things, just making sure that zone stays strong and stays tight, and when they work together on that. And then offensively, we touched on this earlier, who's going to step up and be that secondary scorer? Emery Agree's had a game where she's scored a ton, or been that number 2 option. Carly Anderson stepped up and done that once or twice. Faith Kakmarinsky, we talked about, she kind of stepped up and had a bigger night against Newton. And so it's really just a matter of finding that second option for Terpstra. Just take some of the pressure off of her, because a lot of her offense comes from the fast break. And when they don't have the fast break, they need that secondary option. That's tonight's Hormel Foods Radio Keys to the Game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit hormeljob.com. And, we've got 10 minutes and 20 seconds here before we get started, Derek. And, hopefully, I feel like this girls' game is going to be the game where we see, I'm talking to you about it, this will be the game where we're really expecting a lot of the action to happen here tonight on Eagle Lane. And, hopefully we get that here in this one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because, you got 2 teams that I think for Pella Christian, they're just wanting to have a breakout game. For Knoxville, as I said in the intro, they want a little Hawkeye Conference victory this season. They got a few more chances later on this season, but right now 0-2 against the Little Hawkeye Conference with losses to Oskaloosa and Pella. And if they can get this one tonight, that would really mean a lot to their season. And it would get them above 500, which they have not been above 500 in several games in this season.
Yeah, it's and for Pella Christian, obviously they're probably not they're not approaching 500 or anything like that, just looking at it realistically, they're not going to win the Little Hawkeye Conference, but this is a game where I feel like they have a chance to really figure out what they're going to be in the future, where they're going to learn a lot about themselves. I think in volleyball season we saw it too. It was kind of, they knew that they probably weren't they weren't going to be one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the Little Hawkeye Conference record-wise, but they used Knoxville as kind of a benchmark in the volleyball season. You mentioned volleyball earlier. Knoxville knocked them off twice during the year, and then the last matchup in the Knoxville home tournament, Pella Christian was able to get Knoxville in that one, and they were used as a benchmark. I think that's what they're going to hope to tonight. They're going to learn a lot about themselves for the rest of this year and next year by what they do here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams really need this game just to kind of get some confidence going.
Yeah, and 1,000%. So we're going to step away. We'll be right back with more of the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. Right after this on 95.3 KNIA and 92.1 KRMS.
Engraving and Sign Company has a reputation of quality and excellence for providing indoor and outdoor signs in a variety of materials, including metal, plastic, and acrylic. We also produce banners for businesses and events, as well as car wraps to stand out and bring your promotional needs to life. We will work with any budget by offering a variety of price points and material options to bring you the best value. And Pella Engraving and Sign prides ourselves on meeting exacting standards and quick turnaround times. Learn more at PellaEngraving.com.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work on your small business for year-round services that you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve. Partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our offices in Knoxville, Sheraton, and Newton, or give us a call at any of our local offices to learn more.
At participating offices, services do not include audit, attest, or other services for which a license is required.
Are you in on it?
I'm in on it.
Yep, I'm definitely in on it.
Just got in on it last week.
Yeah, took us by surprise, but we're definitely in on it now. The it these people are in on is the surprisingly great rates for auto insurance from State Farm.
Can I get in on it?
Absolutely. Just contact your local State Farm agent today, and you can get in on some surprisingly great rates too. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call me, Jay Olson, here at State Farm, 842-2161.
At Pella Motors, we won't be beat on price, period. So if you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, and saving big money makes you happy, Pella Motors will not be beat on price, period.
Hi, this is Lonnie DeSwart, Petroleum Department Manager at Two Rivers Co-op, inviting you to fill up with gas at Pella's only locally owned gas station. Our Carsville location in Pella is open 24 hours a day, pumping Cenex top-tier gas, and you don't have to be a member of the co-op to use it. Next time you stop by, make sure to ask for a Two Rivers local card, because when you swipe it at the pump, you'll save 4 cents off every gallon every time you fill up. So if you're fed up with the big chains, fill up at Pella's only locally owned gas station, Two Rivers Cooperative.
With winter weather approaching, save big now and for years to come with lower utility bills thanks to Dan's Plumbing and Heating. Dan's Plumbing and Heating and Rude are the key to making sure your home is running at maximum efficiency and an energy-efficient palace. Call Dan's Plumbing and Heating today at 842-6937 or Save Certified to help you maximize rebates.
I'm Eric Pearson. Call Dan's Plumbing and Heating, your authorized Rude dealer in Knoxville today. That's 842-6937.
Hormel Foods in Knoxville is hiring. They have openings on first, second, and third shift for positions including quality control, operations, and maintenance starting at $17.85 an hour. All 9 positions will receive the shift differential. Quality control and operations will receive a 50-cent an hour increase at 3 months and an additional 50-cent an hour increase at 6 months. Employees will be offered weekly pay up to $1,000, a free 2-year college tuition, compressive benefits, paid vacation, and a 401k. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show here on 92.1 KRMS and 95.3 KNIA. Really quickly, we want to let you know that you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRMS Knoxville Pella, 95.3 KNIA Knoxville, and the KRMS HD1 Knoxville Pella. Bank Iowa supports Pella Christian and Pella High Athletics by donating $10 to the Booster Club for every three-pointer and every dunk during every home game this season. Go Eagles from Bank Iowa. Derek, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. Really quickly, it is a warm 14 degrees outside. Woohoo!
It'll be warmer tomorrow.
Yeah, a little bit of heat tomorrow, which will be nice, but for tonight, just 14 degrees. While it's only 14 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable here inside the Pella Christian High School gymnasium. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften's. now for tonight's starting lineups. Derek, I'll let you start with the visiting Knoxville Panthers here and your starting lineups.
Presented by Chasing Dreams Tattoos for the Panthers under Coach Matt Richard, 5-5 on the season. They're going to go like this: Brittany Bacorn, a 5'9 sophomore; Larissa Wells, a 5'5 junior; Anna Butel, a 5'8 sophomore; Charlie Heffron, a 5'10 senior; and Emma Duncan, a 5'5 junior. Duncan being the leading scorer at 9.6 points per game. That was Knoxville's starting lineups, presented by Chasing Dreams Tattoos. If you can think it, they can ink it.
Yeah, and tonight's starting lineup presented by Minninga Pest Control for your 2-8 Pella Christian Eagles here on the year. They have back to somewhat normal here. They've got, it is almost an entirely all junior starting lineup for the Eagles. They've got number 12 Emery Agri, the junior guard, standing at 5'5". They've got the 5'7 junior guard, number 13 Jocelyn Terpstra, who we've talked a lot about here in this pregame. Number 15, the lone non-junior starter, the freshman, number 15, the 5'6 guard, Faith Kakmarinsky. Number 21, the junior forward, standing at 5'6", Carly Anderson. And the other forward, standing at 5'9", the junior, number 30, Claire Vandermolen. That's tonight's starting lineups. Presented by Minninga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198 for Minninga Pest Control. So the Eagles finally getting some help, getting the benefit of some help. They're getting that normal starting lineup back. And unfortunately for Knoxville, they are down one of their key players here tonight. So the roles just a little bit reversed here, Derek.
Yeah, and I think Knoxville's still pretty confident defensively that they can come out and get things done. And like I said, I think everybody's going to have to score at least 2 to 3 more points for them to really have a shot at winning this game tonight.
Yeah, and I think that for the Eagles, like we've said, they've got to find that balance offensively to get a full team effort and get everything going, and hopefully that works out for them. Unfortunately, this isn't a year where I think that they're looking at it and saying, let's be the state champions or anything like that. I think this is a year where they're trying to build something and get that momentum built up for next year. I mean, obviously they wouldn't turn down a state championship, but I think that realistically Coach Ingbers knows that this probably isn't going to be their year to get that done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's go ahead, step away real quick, and we'll be right back with the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Road Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show here on 95.3 KNIA and 92.1 KRMS.
Well, I know for our cross-country program, we have great coaches in the middle school and high school level, and our lifting program is really good, I think, personally. And they're really good motivators, they're really good teachers, and they're just really good mentors.
And Seth says the coaches at Knoxville High School are knowledgeable and always willing to put in some extra work to help their student-athletes find success.
Coach Plavik and Coach Vanderveer, they're both awesome coaches, and they've helped me a bunch. They obviously provide me with workouts while I'm running, all that fun stuff, but just on a support level and just a knowledgeable level, they're both really smart dudes. If you're wanting to learn, they're two great people to learn from.
Your future is our purpose. I choose Knoxville Schools.
If you want to buy or sell a house, the team at Sundance Realty will work with you from start to finish. It's that hard work that has made Sundance Realty the leader in realty in the area.
The team at Sundance Realty in Knoxville is special. I have never seen anyone work harder for their customers. Hi, I'm Hannah Vanderveer, and I was so impressed with Sundance Realty team that I decided to join them. That's right. Now when you are in the market to buy or sell your home, you can call me. I've learned from some of the best, and I would like the opportunity to go to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, let the team at Sundance Realty go to work for you.
Check out all the listings by going to SundanceRealtyIowa.com. That's SundanceRealtyIowa.com or call 842-7214. Let the team at Sundance Realty work hard for you to get you into the home of your dreams.
Sundance Realty in Knoxville. Homes sold, dreams delivered every day.
Hey guys, you looking for that new look? So walk, jog, or run in to see Open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5 with no appointment needed. Paige can set you up with a basic haircut, to fade, or the classic military cut. If your beard needs a trim, well, Paige can do that too. Knoxville Barber Shop, located in downtown Knoxville.
Hi, this is Derek Sparks with Hy-Vee. As you probably already know, the last year and a half has been incredibly difficult on all of our healthcare workers trying to keep us safe and healthy during the pandemic. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our pharmacists, technicians, and support staff at the Hy-Vee pharmacies. And thank you as well to all of the healthcare workers in our local communities who have worked long hours to do what is necessary in these challenging times. Thank you from all of us at Hy-Vee.
At Ulrich Ford and Lincoln, area residents have trusted us since 1935, and they trust us today as we continue taking care of you. A big part of that trust is because we're here after the sale with local service, and that's especially important in today's technology age. There can be a big learning curve when you buy a new vehicle, and we're here for you to stop by anytime with any question, no matter how big or small. So for your next vehicle purchase, find out for yourself why so many area residents trust Ulrich Ford and Lincoln in Pella, where we're taking care of you.
Good Samaritan Society in Indianola is committed to providing an unprecedented level of quality service, compassionate care, and range of amenities to ensure the residents enjoy a carefree, fulfilling lifestyle that is tailored to their needs. Proudly serving Warren County and the surrounding Des Moines areas, their friendly, professional staff is dedicated to enhancing your life, bringing you joy, and creating opportunities that care for your whole person. Give them a call today at 515-302-6791 and get the next journey of your life started the right way today.
Welcome to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health. They're currently announcing tonight's starting lineups here for the girls' game as the lights go out. We're getting ready for tonight's game. Let's go over tonight's colors of the game. Derek, we'll start with you for the Panthers.
Presented by Brookwood Incorporated. Knoxville in their road blacks with gold and a little bit of white trim on for Knoxville. Tonight's colors of the game presented by Brookwood Incorporated, your premier Lennox dealer serving Knoxville, Newton, Grinnell, and the surrounding communities.
Yeah, tonight's colors of the game presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. For the Eagles, it's the home white uniforms with the maroon numbers and the maroon trim. I think there's a little bit of gold just on the outline. You can barely tell it, but it's mostly the white and maroon, and that's tonight's colors of the game presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. Whether it's a colorfully designed event banner, car wrap, or business sign, let the professionals at Pella Engraving and Sign bring it to life. So we are just moments away here, Derek, from tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. And the Eagles and the Panthers get underway in this girls' action. What are your final thoughts and takeaways before we get into this action?
Interesting to see how Brittany Baycorn goes against Jocelyn Terpstra, two very good athletes, two of the best female athletes in our area. So we'll have to see how Brittany plays her and how Jocelyn will react to that.
Absolutely. You've been listening to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health.
Brittany Baycorn and Claire Vandermolen will jump center for their respective teams. Tip in the air controlled by the Eagles. And we're underway here on Eagle Lane. With it is Terpstra, and as we said, Baycorn is on her. Man-to-man defense by Knoxville. With it is Terpstra, gets it out to Anderson. Anderson over on the left side gets it to Emery Agri. She'll take a three and drill it. Emery Agri on the board first for Pella Christian. 3-0, 22 seconds in. Here's Larissa Wells for Knoxville, right side. Larissa, one dribble, goes to Emma Duncan, has it go through her hands, and it's an over and back, and turnover for Knoxville. And I think Pella Christian is getting off to the start it wanted.
Yeah, Terpstra's been really good about getting in the lanes there. Really quickly, wanted to let you know that tonight's opening tip was presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier.
Here's Anderson. She'll take another three and drill that. Is Carly Anderson going to be one of those that steps up. It is already 6-0 Pella Christian as Emma Duncan hits the logo for Knoxville. Here is Larissa Wells. She'll go to the basket, puts it up, and couldn't get it. Rebound. Flying in there is Brittany Baycorn, but she has it taken away by Emery Agri. Now down court is Faith Kakmarensky on the right side. Dribbling in between the rings. Emma Duncan on her. Kakmarensky trying to go against Duncan. Boy, Duncan's got some good defense, but a little too good as she's whistled for her first foul.
Yeah, it's been a good start here for the Eagles, as you mentioned. And, obviously, if you're the Eagles, you're really happy about this start and just getting out to a good jump on the scoreboard, which hasn't been something they've done this year.
Agri with it. Larissa Wells on her. She'll start to drive. Lost the ball. Picked up by Faith Kakmarensky on the baseline. Around the perimeter. Goes to Anderson. Now to Terpstra. Drives into a lane. Puts it up. Lays it up. And she's called for traveling. So Knoxville gets a break there. And that'll be a turnover against Pella Christian. 6:33 remaining in the first quarter. 6-4 Pella Christian. Nothing yet for Knoxville as the Panthers on the attack. And Emma Duncan will hit it across the timeline to Anna Butel on the right side. Dumps it on the elbow to Charlie Heffron. Gets it poked away. But right back to her over to Duncan. Duncan now right side to Anna Butel. Her first shot is good. Nothing but net. And Anna Butel puts Knoxville on the board. 6-2 Pella Christian.
Yeah, full court pressure there on Terpstra, too, following the basket to make sure she can't get in there. But then the Eagles with their second turnover of the game, so 3 turnovers now.
A little light pressure there by Knoxville. Early in the season, Coach Richard was doing a lot of full court pressure, and he realized, you know what, we're kind of wearing out near the end of the game. So he kind of backed off on that. Maybe he's going to try a little bit more of that once now the girls are in a little bit better shape. Here's Emma Duncan on the left side. Flies it over to Anna Butel, top of the key. Back to Duncan. Looks at the basket, didn't take it. Gets guarded by Terpstra. Now out to Larissa Wells. Fakes the 3, lobs it, and it's tipped around. And into the hands of Kakmarensky. Throws it down to Terpstra all by herself. She'll lay it up and score, and that's her first 2 points in the contest.
Yeah, that's been the bread and butter for Jocelyn Terpstra. Is she gets in those passing lanes, makes it hard to make passes, and then gets steals and runouts.
Emma Duncan has the ball over on the left side. Turns it out to Butel on the right. Now up top to Larissa Wells. Wells drives into the lane, puts up a runner that's way off the mark. Rebound into the hands of the Eagles.
Yeah, Emery Agri having a good night here to start for the Eagles in this one. Been something that she's kind of dealt with some injuries and stuff throughout the year, and it's good to see her, playing well here tonight.
Anderson with the ball now. Butel on her. She'll drive into lane and has it yanked away by Brittany Baycorn. Ahead to Larissa Wells. She will lay it up and score. Larissa Wells' first 2 points, and Knoxville halves the lead 8-4 with 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Pella Christian on the attack. Kakmarensky has it at the logo. Kakmarensky will hand it off to Agri. Emery Agri in between the rings. Guarded by Emma Duncan. Loses the ball. Gets it over to Anderson. Carly Anderson. Ball loose. Picked up by Terpstra on the top of the key. She'll start to drive down the lane. Will get by everybody. Lays it up. No good. Rebound to Pella Christian. Tipped out to Terpstra. Around the perimeter to Agri. Over to Henderson. Wide open 3, and she buries it. That is her second 3. She's got 6. And Pella Christian off to the start that it wanted to tonight.
Yeah, Anderson has really developed as the season's gone on and been able to become a consistent presence scoring the basketball.
Charlie Heffron with her first points of the night gets it 11-6, and she has her first 2. Here is Anderson down the baseline, wraparound pass to Vandermolen. Can't get anything going to Terpstra. She'll stop and pop from 8 feet, no good. Rebound, put back up, and no good. Another rebound, that is into the hands of Baycorn, and she'll clear it to Duncan, who gets it knocked out of her hands, and it'll stay with Knoxville with 3:46 remaining in the first quarter. 11-6, Pella Christian.
Yeah, nice job there by Faith Kakmarensky to get in there and get the offensive rebound. That's something she did really well Friday night against Newton, and picks up here against Knoxville.
Butel will lob it inside to Brittany Baycorn. Tough pass. Give Anna Butel the assist. Give Brittany Baycorn her first 2 points of the contest, and suddenly it is 11-8 as Knoxville has made a little bit of a comeback. on the baseline as Carly Anderson loses it, picked up by Baycorn. Knoxville can tie with a 3 here. Here's Larissa Wells on the right side. Larissa goes to Emma Duncan, top of the key, over to Butel. Dumps it inside to Larissa, back outside to Emma. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Will drive down the lane, puts the runner up, no good. Rebound, Brittany Baycorn. She got it, and she will get her point, 3 and 4.
Yeah, nice job there by Baycorn. Knoxville really, doing a nice job of spreading out the scoring and not allowing the Eagles to just defend one player.
Anderson with it over to Emery Agri on the left side. Wraparound pass, nicely done. Gets it into Claire Vandermolen for her first 2 points, and it's 13-10. Paula Christian with 2:38 remaining in the first quarter. Anna Butel has it for Knoxville. Larissa Wells in between the rings. Larissa holding, looking over to Emma Duncan. Duncan now to Brittany Baycorn. Again, she's all alone. She gets fouled. Looks like Claire Vandermolen guilty on that one. Her first, team's first. And Brittany Baycorn will be at the free throw line, where, frankly, Knoxville has struggled this year from the free throw line, Tyler. 47% as a team, and Baycorn is only hitting 41%.
Yeah, not what you want if you're Knoxville. You want to be a little bit better there at the free throw line, but unfortunately just not where they're strong, and we see it there.
Misses on the first one. She did hit 6 of 6 last Tuesday night down at Centerville to salt that game away. A couple of substitutions for Knoxville. Sierra Heffron and Anna Anderson. I tell you, Anna Anderson's been very good at defense. She likes to take charges, so we'll watch out for that as Baycorn has her second free throw. She sinks that one. She's got 5 of Knoxville's 11 points, and it's a 13-10 13-11 Paula Christian lead with 2:33 remaining in this first quarter of play.
Yeah.
Jenna Van Manen in the game now for Pella Christian.
And Chloe Heisman as well. They entered for Carly Anderson and Emery Agri.
Heisman, and it's lost by Kak Marinsky, and that's an over and back as well.
Yeah, that's the 5th turnover for the Eagles, and Coach Brad Ingbers here is going to take a vision for last timeout. Real quickly, want to take a look at our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard too. While we've got an opportunity here, our game is the lone game during the girls' slate of games. Pella and PCM boys will pick up on KRLS 2 here in a little bit with Andrew Schneider on the call there. But that's our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas are serving you and building community across the county. We'll be right back with. Or do we want to step away, take a break, Derek, or no? We'll stay right here. Sorry. We have to plan that out here. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Brittany Baycorn with 5 points and Carly Anderson with 6 points have really helped their respective teams get to a good offensive start here. 13-11 in this game. That was, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
Well, in kind of a clunky start for Knoxville, Panthers turned it over on several occasions and had defensive breakdowns. Defense has settled down a little bit now. The got players on the court for Knoxville as we come out of the timeout. Brittany Baycorn, Emma Duncan, Charlie Heffron, sister Sierra Heffron, and Anna Anderson on the court for Knoxville. Baycorn has it, and she's on the right side. Goes to Heffron, now to Emma Duncan once again. Duncan holding high, goes to Baycorn, around to Charlie Heffron on the left side. Gets it back to Duncan, top or up in between the rings. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Baycorn has it now on the right side again. Goes to Charlie Heffron. Charlie now, couple dribbles, goes to Emma Duncan once again. Duncan on the left side, bounce pass to Brittany Baycorn in between the rings. Knoxville being very patient, trying to get through to that Pella Christian defense. Here is Emma Duncan on the right side. Duncan, and threw it away. Tried to go to Sierra Heffron and just couldn't get it there. Jocelyn Terpstra on the other end, baseline, gets it outside to Kat Marinsky for a 3, and she hits it.
Yeah, Kat Marinsky's first 3 points of the game. Really nice job there. Real quickly, it's time for a Pella Hy-Vee game reset. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter, 16-11 Pella Christian leads. That was a Pella Hy-Vee game reset.
3-pointer by Emma Duncan. That is no good. Rebound to Sierra Heffron, and there's a tie-up, and the possession turn will stay with Knoxville as Anna Evelyn comes off the bench for Pella Christian, a 5'6" junior.
And Maggie Heinen comes into the game as well, so Kak Marinsky and Vandermolen come out. Heinen, the freshman, comes in. with Eveland.
Here is Baycorn, goes to Emma Duncan. She'll line up a three from the right side. No good. Rebound to Charlie Heffron, and she gets fouled from behind by the Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to go on Van Manen there. Caught her on the hand. They're calling on the floor.
Her first team's first. Inbounding is Brittany Baycorn with 59.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Gets it into Emma Duncan, but she lost it, and it's picked up by Kakmarensky, or make that Terpstra, who then steps on the line as she's trying to dribble down court.
Yeah, we talked about the offensive start to this game being better than these two teams probably anticipated having, but 10 total turnovers here thus far in the first half.
And another one for Knoxville
11.
as Sierra Heffron throws it away, and Pella Christian will have it with 45 seconds remaining. Terpstra has it over to Van Manen. She'll launch a three. It's no good. Rebound to Anna Anderson. She'll get it to Emma Duncan, and Emma will trot it across the logo at center court. Over to Charlie Heffron. 30 seconds remaining first quarter. To Baycorn. Over to Emma Duncan on the right side. Duncan now to Baycorn, around the perimeter to Heffron. Charlie has it on the left side. Back up top to Duncan, and she threw it right into the hands of Chloe Heisman, who dribbles all the way down, lays it up, missed it. Rebound. Heisman somehow gets it over to Van Manen. They'll tie it up. It'll stay with Pella Christian with 10.6 seconds remaining. Butel and Wells back in for Knoxville as the Heffrons will head to the bench for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice job there by Chloe Heisman to run the fast break there. Started the year mostly playing on the university team, but made an impact at the varsity level right away and got in.
Terpstra lays it up. It hits the buckle that raises and lowers the basket, and it'll go to Knoxville with 5.5 seconds remaining. Panthers up 16-11. Panthers going to have to hurry. Here comes Emma Duncan. She'll get it across the timeline, goes over to Alyssa Wells, launches a three. It is no good, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with the score. Pella Christian 16 and Knoxville 11.
Yeah, so we will be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA.
Pella Cinemas is proud to present American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story, rated PG. It's a deeply moving Christian film about virtue, commitment, and faith, following Warner's journey from UNI football and working at Hy-Vee all the way to the winning a world championship. Also showing at Pella Cinemas is Sing 2 rated PG, featuring Can-Do Koala Buster Moon and his all-star cast of animal performers, and Spider-Man No Way Home rated PG-13, where for the first time in cinematic history, Spider-Man's identity is revealed. For a list of showtimes, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and enjoy a movie at Pella Cinemas.
Good day. Like it or not, winter's on its way, and in its months of cold, snow, and ice, Knoxville Farm and Home can get you ready at home or on the job with a great selection of ice melt, sand tubes, gloves, shovels, and all that warm weather gear you need. Make this winter easier on yourself with a new Husqvarna snow thrower. We also feature Carhartt apparel in all sizes and styles that will make you and your family ready for winter has in store. Whether it's for farm or for home, Knoxville Farm and Home has got you covered. Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Second quarter underway. Emma Duncan misses a three. Brittany Baycorn had the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Pella Christian as Baycorn was chopped on the hand as she got that rebound.
Yeah, Anna Evelyn picks up the foul. That's the Eagles' third team foul of the half. We also want to let you know, if you enjoy this broadcast of Pella Christian Basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button, or just click the Eagle Head logo in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. Hit the donate to PC link in the header.
Baycorn makes the first free throw. She'll have another opportunity on the two-shot foul, and she gets it off the back of the rim, rattles in. Baycorn has 7 early points, and it's 16-13. Pella Christian with the lead as Knoxville draws first blood in this second quarter. With it is Jocelyn Terpstra across the timeline on the dribble, hands it back to Van Manen, goes over to the left side. Van Manen dumps it into Evelyn, back around the perimeter, gets it to Terpstra. Terpstra on the right side, drives into the lane, can't find anything. Good defense there by Knoxville, cutting her off. Van Manen now has it, they'll reset the offense. Van Manen directing some traffic, goes to the left side, knocked away, and it was actually off of Terpstra. Thought Brittany Baycorn had it there for a moment, but the official right there to say going the other way, and Knoxville will have it as Charlie Heffron will check into the contest. So it's Bacorn, Duncan, Heffron, Larissa Wells, and Anna Butel on the court. The players dressed in black and gold. Butel has the ball on the right side, goes up top to Larissa Wells, around to Emma Duncan on the left side, lobs it back over right side to Butel, goes towards the baseline, gets it over to Heffron, now to Wells. Wells lines up a three off the front of the rim, rebound to Butel. She will try to fight it inside, goes out to Larissa Wells again. Larissa will put the runner up, bank in, couldn't get it, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Charlie Heffron. And Paula Christian will get it, and almost a wholesale substitution coming in for the Eagles.
Yeah, just getting some of these girls a break that have been in for the for a while. Jocelyn Terpstra takes her first seat of the contest here as Agri, Kakmarinsky, Anderson, Evelyn, and Vandermolen is the squad out there on the floor for the Eagles right now. Gets a little bit more ball handling out there, too, to face this Knoxville pressure.
And Larissa Wells ties up Emory Agri. It'll stay with Paula Christian. I think Paula Christian fans wanted a foul. I'm not so sure as if they were right. Larissa had her hooked around one of the arms. In fact, she literally raised up her hands when the official signaled, but she was lucky to get out of that one. Here's Kakmarinsky over to Emory Agri. Down the court, over to Kakmarinsky from the right side. In and out on the shot, but an easy rebound that misses by Vandermolen, and Heffron gets the board. Duncan now has it. She'll go up to Anna Butel as she crosses the timeline. Over to Heffron, back outside to Butel. Now to Duncan. Duncan near top of the key, throws it off to Heffron, over to Butel, inside to Bacorn, puts it up, blocked, and the rebound will be taken by Paula Christian. I believe there's going to be a foul on Knoxville.
Yeah, Bacorn's going to get called for that one. Just a little bit of a lean there on, I believe that was Evelyn who had the ball at the time.
Bacorn's first, team second. Kakmarinsky has the ball now, cross to Emory Agri near the 10-second line. She'll cross it to Vandermolen on the left side. Throws it off to Kakmarinsky, top of the key. She'll spot up for a 10-footer. That's no good. Rebound to Anna Evelyn. Puts it up and in, and she gets fouled. And one of Knoxville's Achilles heels is already showing the inability to rebound on a lot of occasions, and the Panthers are getting killed on the boards right now.
Yeah, Charlie Heffron committed the foul, and she'd actually going to come out of the game right now for Sierra Heffron. But it sends Evelyn to the line to shoot two there. Casey missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It was a quick start from behind the arc for the Eagles that got them out to a 13-11 lead early in the first quarter as Knoxville commits another turnover.
Larissa Wells traveling on that one. 18-13, 5:49 remaining in the first half. Pella Christian on top of Knoxville in this girls' game. With it is Kakmarinsky across the timeline. She will lob it out to Anderson on the baseline. Goes inside, knocked away, taken away by Larissa Wells. She'll go across the timeline over to Emma Duncan. Duncan now to Butel. Butel drives the baseline, was bumped, no call, and Pella Christian comes up with it. Kakmarinsky now across the timeline on the dribble. Gains control over on the timeline to Anderson. She'll launch a three, no good. Right into her lap, blocked by Brittany Bacorn, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go to Knoxville as Anna Anderson will come into the game for Anna Butel. Anna for Anna. And Heffron will check in. So the Knoxville lineup is Brittany Bacorn, Emma Duncan, Heffron times two, and Anna Anderson.
Yeah, it's time for a Pella Hy-Vee game reset real quick. 18-13, Pella Christian leads Knoxville here with 5:10 remaining in the second quarter.
Charlie Heffron with the ball to Emma Duncan, gets it into Heffron now, out to Charlie, or make that Sierra, over to Brittany Bacorn on the right side. Now to Emma, over to Charlie, back to Emma, top of the key. Looks around, starts to dribble, goes to Brittany Bacorn. Bacorn now back to Charlie Heffron. They're kind of predominantly on the perimeter. Here is Charlie Heffron inside, banking, no good. Rebound taken away and saved by Agri. She'll get it to Kakmarinsky. And Pella Christian has it. Kakmarinsky hits the logo, and they'll set up the offense. Kakmarinsky on the top of the key, goes to Anderson, over to Agri on the left side, back to Kakmarinsky. Long three is no good, but the long rebound comes right into the lap of Bacorn.
Yeah, Kakmarinsky's hit a few of those this year, and so not surprised to see her take the shot. But Just didn't get it to go that time.
Here's Bacorn with it on the left side. Goes to Emma Duncan, working on that left side. Threw it away again. And Kakmarinsky has it. Kakmarinsky, and she gets called for double dribble.
Yeah, that's the 10th Eagles turnover of the first half. And Terpstra comes back into the game, but Knoxville with 8 turnovers here. So not been a clean half as far as turnovers go.
Yeah, kind of sloppy on both ends, and it's 18-13, 4:06 remaining in this first half of play. Larissa Wells back into the game for Knoxville, and Duncan in front of the Panther fans will get it into Larissa, back to Duncan. Now over to Charlie Heffron, to Duncan once again, top of the key. Emma now slides it to Larissa Wells. She'll put up the shot and couldn't get a rebound. That's going to be a foul on Anna Anderson.
It'll be her first and the team's 4th. Really quickly, Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Again, we are the lone game here in this one thus far during the girls' slate. The Pella boys and the PCM boys will begin coming up here in a little bit on KRLS2. Stream at KNIKRLS.com with Andrew Schneider. That's a Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard.
Here is Jocelyn Terpstra now on the right side. Terpstra with Larissa Wells on her. Goes to Anderson. Anderson now to Vandermolen. Back to Jocelyn Terpstra near the center jump circle. She'll go down the lane. Leaves it for Evelyn, and she can't get the shot to fall. And a tie-up between her and Anna Anderson. And Anna will give Knoxville a possession.
Yeah, Van Monen's going to come into the game here for Evelyn. Evelyn's got to go up with the left hand there. She had the lane and had the ability to go up there with the left hand, went up with the right hand, and just didn't get the angle correct to get that shot to fall.
Scoring has slowed way down in this quarter. Only 2 points both ways for so far in this quarter. Here is Duncan with the ball on the right side. Duncan on the wing, now backs up. 2-3 zone applied by Paula Christian. Now to Larissa Wells, back to Duncan. Emma now works it around to Charlie Heffron. Now over to Wells, back to Duncan. Duncan now dumps it inside to Larissa Wells, and there's going to be another tie-up, and that will go to Paula Christian.
Yeah, and then that's going to mark 2 possessions there where we get 2 more turnovers, so that makes 11 and 9 turnovers in the contest, so 20 turnovers, so more than either team has scored tonight. So definitely going to need to clean things up just a touch here. Offensively. We also want to let you know tonight's video presentation on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy.
Heisman with the ball over to Van Manen, now to Terpstra on the baseline. Terpstra guarded by Bacorn. That's a good matchup here as Terpstra just throws it up, hoping to go in. I think she's trying to get a foul called, and as she walks away a little frustrated, ball trickles on the end line, and it'll belong to Knoxville.
Yeah, Terpstra just trying to find a way to get a shot up there. She hasn't really gotten a lot of opportunities to score tonight, and just took an ill-advised shot there.
Here is Larissa Wells with the ball, top of the key, over to Emma Duncan. Now to Charlie Heffron on the baseline, right side. Double team, gets it to Duncan, flies it over to Anna Butel. She'll take a 19-footer. That's no good. Rebound hustled forward by Heffron. Over to Duncan. Duncan now back to Butel. A 10-footer is good. Anna Butel has become a very good shooter for the Panthers. 4 points for her, and the Panthers cut the lead to 3, 18-15.
Yeah, Knoxville taking away Terpstra now. Noticing that the Eagles don't have their best ball handling lineup in there as the Eagles.
Steal by Heffron, and then she, as she came down, stepped on the line. Can't fault the hustle there, but, an unfortunate turning it back over there for Charlie. That one you can kind of live with because that was a hustle play.
Well, and it wasn't like she was, making a bad play to make a turnover there. She made the play and just, was unfortunately too close to the baseline.
Her foot was in the wrong place. Sierra Heffron checks in, so does Anna Anderson. So with 1:43 remaining until halftime, it's Brittany Bacorn, Heffron times 2, Anna Anderson, and Emma Duncan on the floor for Knoxville.
Yeah, for the Eagles, they've got Van Manen, Vandermolen, Terpstra, Anderson, and Heisman as Van Manen takes the 3 and is off the mark.
And the rebound to Brittany Bacorn. Now here is Emma Duncan, 90 seconds remaining as she hits the logo. Bacorn has it, Over to Charlie Heffron, over to Emma Duncan on the right side. Lobs it left side to Heffron, and she overthrew Brittany Bacorn. Or Bacorn, as she catches it, has an easy drive to the basket, but Heffron just overthrew her.
Yeah, just not been a clean half here for either team. I mean, unfortunately, for both teams, they just haven't had their cleanest game. Anderson missed a layup there, rebounded by Heinen, and she draws the foul there. Anderson, again, probably should go up with the left hand there, had a better angle with the left hand and just didn't get it, but the foul went on.
Anna Anderson, her second team's fifth. And at the line will be Maggie Heinen, 5'9" freshman for the Eagles, and misses on the first one.
Yeah, the Eagles 0 for 2 now at the line. It's not been one of their strengths as well. You talked about the Panthers not been a strength. It's not been a strength for the Eagles this year.
Knoxville actually shooting 75% for the half. Brittany Bacorn getting all those. Evelyn misses both, but the rebound to Terpstra, and then a foul on Brittany Bacorn as she goes up for the shot.
Yep, and that's who you want at the line if you're the Eagles, because Terpstra has been their best and most consistent free throw shooter this season. But we want, actually they called that on the floor.
Okay.
But we also would like to note that was Heinen who had the free throws, not Evelyn. Just want to make sure we give Heinen the credit there. She's the one in the game for Evelyn at this moment.
Terpstra now will inbound, and some substitutions for Knoxville. Brittany Bacorn goes out, and Coach Richard does not want her to get that third foul with 1:08 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, it would be a bad day. Terpstra just barely got it in there to Van Manen before the 5-second count.
Van Manen down the lane, kicks it out to Anderson for a three, try no good. Rebound is battled for, comes out of it with Charlie Heffron. She'll get it to Emma Duncan, and Emma will go across the timeline to Larissa Wells. 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers trailing 18-15 to the Eagles. Here is Emma Duncan over to Larissa Wells, gets it to Butel, knocked around, over to Emma Duncan, now to Heffron, back to Emma, over to Larissa Wells. She'll take the long three, and no good. Rebound right into the lap of Paula Christian. Jocelyn Terpstra has it. She'll slow down. Goes to Van Manen. Van Manen working on the right side. 20 seconds remaining. Heisman now has the ball on the right side. Chloe Heisman picks up the dribble, goes to make that Terpstra, now to Van Manen. Van Manen left side, back to Heinen, 8 seconds. Round to Terpstra, 6 seconds, down to 5. Now to Van Manen. Here's a three with 3 seconds to go, no good. And it'll go out of bounds, and that should end the first half of play, I believe.
I don't know what, I think they're actually.
Yeah, they're saying half over.
Yeah, they just called it halftime, so we will be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNI, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Chasing Dreams is back open for business at a new location. Come check out the new place located at 210 North Lincoln Street. If you need a tattoo from Matt or a piercing from Linda, Chasing Dreams is the place to go. They can turn your dreams into reality. Whether you're looking for a simple tattoo or piercing or half sleeves, full sleeves, whatever you're looking for, Chasing Dreams has you covered, literally. Check out Chasing Dreams' new location at 210 North Lincoln Street, just across from Kinlock Stadium.
Why should you consider a career at Vermeer? Field Service Manager Josh Evans says that he's enjoyed visiting customers all around the globe representing Vermeer.
What I like about it is I've been able to travel the world and go visit our equipment throughout the whole entire world and just see what effect we can do from Pella, Iowa, in different reaches of the world. So the travel has been probably the best thing about it for me.
Start the search for your career at Vermeer by visiting vermeer.com/careers.
Keeping your family comfortable does not have to be expensive. Keeping your home comfort system running at peak performance can save you hundreds of dollars each year. Changing filters in your system regularly is something that is simple and inexpensive. New high-efficiency heating and cooling systems can save your family even more. You'll also save with seasonal discounts, factory rebates, and huge tax incentives. Brookwood Incorporated is Knoxville's exclusive Lennox Premier dealer. Call 842-4315 today. That's 842-4315 for Brookwood Incorporated in Knoxville.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, Getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Buildup Agency in Pella, if auto owners make sense for you.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and Raceway Tire and Exhaust couldn't be happier that it's here. In Knoxville, our highly trained auto experts are reflecting back on 2021 and looking forward to the year to come. From all of us here at Raceway Tire and Exhaust, thank you for choosing us to be your auto service provider. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you again in 2022. From our family to yours, have a safe and happy new year.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Hey Knoxville, People's Bank is now open and we want you to know. Community banking is back. I'm Bailey Nichols.
I'm Jake Crozier.
I'm Maggie Lovett.
And I'm Emily Wallace.
We're your new People's Bank crew. We are local, we are community focused, and we are here for you. Come see us at 413 East Main Street in Knoxville.
Knoxville is our hometown.
Welcome back to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show for tires, front end work. There are no oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Real quick, let's do our fan of the game. Tonight it's Dustin Chidester. I'm gonna guess on that one. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation. Maybe you've got a better idea. I'm going Chidester. Delivery.com is the restaurant delivery service in Pella with great local restaurants like George's, Canaritos, Yamato, Liberty Street Kitchen, Dutch Fix, and more. And you can have fresh food delivered right to your home or business for lunch or dinner, just like Dustin Chidester recently did. He's tonight's fan of the game and has won a $10 gift certificate towards his next order. Try Delivery.com this week and then listen to our next broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game, presented by Delivery.com. We also want to let you know tonight's game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch in Pella. Windmill Print and Stitch is a locally owned decorated apparel company right here in Pella, and they're a proud partner of BSN Sports. If you need apparel for your team or business, call Phil Hemming with BSN Sports at 620-8337 or stop in to the BSN Sports Windmill Print and Stitch office on Southeast 14th Street in Pella. As we are sitting here at our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show, Derek, let's go inside the numbers. And I'm not remembering here, but for Pella Christian, we've got inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber. Looking at the Eagles, Emery Agri had 3 points, Jocelyn Terpstra with just 2 points, but Carly Anderson with 6 points leading the way has been a big help for the Eagles. Claire Vandermolen with 2, Anna Eveland has 2, Faith Kakmarinsky with 3. So overall, a really balanced attack for Coach Brad Ingbers and his squad there in the first half. That was inside the numbers for the Eagles, presented by Pella Fiber. They've placed over 35 miles of fiber and connected more than 750 families in Pella with gigabit internet speeds, but it's neighbors, not numbers, that are important. Join today at PellaFiber.com.
Inside the numbers, presented by Kevin Wadley Financial Services for Knoxville. Panthers led by Brittany Bacorn with 7 points, 4 points from Anna Butel, 2 from Larissa Wells and Charlie Heffron. And the Panthers hitting 3 of 4, courtesy of Bacorn from the free throw line. Inside the numbers, presented by Kevin Wadley Financial Services, a member of Financial Decisions Group, member SIPC.
Yeah, so overall pretty good start to the game. The second quarter was a little bit slower, and there was just 6 combined points there between the two teams there. The Eagles scored 2. Knoxville got 4 in that quarter. But I think the big storyline is the turnovers. And so as we get into tonight's second half adjustments presented by Young Door Service, I think turnovers is where you got to look. 23 combined turnovers between the two teams. The Eagles with 12, the Panthers with 11 there, and the score 18-15. So we have more combined turnovers than either team has points. Just got to find a way to get a little bit cleaner on the offensive side of the game.
Well, and let's give credit where credit's due. Both teams' defenses are playing very well. I mean, you know, Coach couldn't go in and look at it. It's like, okay, girls, great defense, but man, where's our offense? Well, a lot of times a defense will cancel out the offense, and I think that's what both teams are doing. It may be kind of a rock fight tonight between these two schools, because it looks like both teams have brought their defense, and it's going to be tough for the offense to get anything going. I would say in this half, the team that puts together a nice maybe a 3-minute run, maybe about an 8 or 9 point run, that might win the game for either team tonight.
Yeah, it's just not been a game where the offenses have really showed out. It looked like maybe we were going to get that to start the game, and then things just slowed way down. I obviously haven't been to a Panthers game yet this year, but for the Eagles, the offense has been one of those things where they've relied on their defense to really set up their offense. Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont was about the one exception where the offense really showed out, but the defense is the area that's going to key them to a lot of wins, and so far tonight, that's been the case, and that would be why I would say that like you said, the adjustment is finding a way to get on a little bit of a run, because whichever team can get that run is likely going to come away with a win. And that's our second half adjustments presented by the Young Door Service. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is with a new garage door from the gurus of garage doors, the Young Door Service in Pella. So the Eagles lead 18-16 here at the halftime break. We'll step away and be right back right back with the Central Town Auto Radio halftime show here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Medicare can be complicated, but not with Wellmark. Call Farm Bureau agent Cliff Douglas in Knoxville at 641-842-6214 to make choosing the right Medicare plan easy. Cliff Douglas is available anytime to answer all your questions, walk you through the process, and make sure you're getting a plan to meet your needs so you can find coverage confidence. Cliff Douglas is a local authorized independent agent for Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Iowa. To be eligible, you must reside in the service area of the plan. Wellmark Medicare Supplement insurance plans are not affiliated with any government agency. Products available at Farm Bureau Financial Services.
At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, we are your neighbors, your healthcare providers, and your community partner. Hi, I am Jerry Brown, and I'm proud to work at the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. As the greeter, I enjoy making sure each person is welcome to our facility and put at ease knowing that we will help them get to where they need to go. For all your health care needs, choose Knoxville Hospital and Clinics.
At the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vee stores, we're hiring for a flex shopper position. You choose when and where you work. In addition to a flexible schedule, you'll get a 10% employee discount on groceries, and health insurance is available even for part-time employees. It's simple to apply at Hy-Vee.com or stop in the store at the Knoxville or Pella Hy-Vee and get an instant interview.
Even a mild winter can take a toll on your roof. Between the freeze and the thaw, you may need new shingles. Certainly, if you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. CertainTeed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Welcome back to the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. You've been listening to the Central Town Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment, oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto.
Underway in the third quarter, Knoxville trailing 18-15 to Pella. Here is Emma Duncan. Catch and shoot three is no good. Rebound taken away by Charlie Heffron. She puts the shot up, no good. Ball will get knocked out of bounds, and Knoxville will keep it.
Yeah, the Eagles didn't get the box out there that I think they were hoping for, and allowed Knoxville retaining possession.
Baycorn to trigger in, goes to Emma Duncan. Catch and shoot from the free throw line is short, and Pella Christian gets the rebound. Jocelyn Terpstra has it, and bouncing across the timeline, hands off to Faith Kakbarinsky. She'll take one from the free throw line, missed it. Rebound to Brittany Baycorn. To Emma Duncan, down court to Larissa Wells, and they'll set up the offense. Goes to Charlie Heffron. Heffron on the baseline, left side, hands it back to Wells. She'll take the left side three, off the mark. Rebound, Brittany Baycorn, right back on her lap. Look what I found for her 9th point of the night.
Yeah, Baycorn has been the leading presence for the Panthers in this game by far.
Here is Anderson over to Kakmarinsky. She'll drive in. She'll do Euro step. Missed it. Rebound tipped around, and it will go out of bounds. It will be Knoxville ball.
Yeah, the Eagles just struggling to get anything to fall right now. That was actually a really good look for Kakmarinsky. Just didn't get it to go, and it just led to them turning the ball or losing possession of the ball.
Here is Larissa Wells, nearly an over and back on Knoxville. That was a dangerous pass.
Yeah,
Here,
it probably should have been, honestly.
yeah, it probably should have been. I agree. Here is Emma Duncan on top of the key. Goes to Anna Butel. Catch and shoot three. That's no good. Rebound to Charlie Heffron. Out to Larissa Wells. Good closeout there by Agri on the right side. Larissa will put up the runner. No good. Rebound is taken away out of bounds off of Pella Christian, and Knoxville will keep the ball. With 6:28 remaining in the third quarter, 18-17, Knoxville leading Pella Christian. Bacorn inbound, goes to Butel on the left side baseline, guarded by Terpstra. Gets it to Emma Duncan, now out to Larissa, back to Butel. 16-footer is no good, missed everything. And the rebound to Kakmarinsky. She'll bring it up across the logo, gets it to Agri on the left side. She'll take the three, in and out, rebound, taken away by Pella Christian. Under the basket, missed it, rebound, fought for, still loose, and it's going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with Pella Christian.
Yeah, Kakmarinsky did a nice job there to get that rebound and try to give the Eagles another possession there. Just caught herself underneath the basket when she tried to get the second chance bucket, and thankfully the Eagles were able to maintain possession afterwards.
Anna Evelyn comes in during the dead ball. Agri gets it, and a poke away by Brittany Bacorn, as she exactly knew where that was going to go, and she gets it tipped into the Pella Christian student section. Inbounding is Agri right in front of said student section. Gets it to Evelyn. Anna Evelyn on the right side, guarded by Heffron. 2-3 zone by Knoxville. To Kakmarinsky on the left side, puts it up and in. Kakmarinsky way up high off the backboard, and it's now again a 3-point lead by Pella Christian, 20-17.
Yeah, finally the Eagles take the lid off the basket and
here
get something
is
to go.
Heffron gets fouled on the baseline, and she'll have a couple of free throws. Emery Agri gets called for her first foul, team's first of the half.
So that's been one thing for the Eagles here or I should say for Agri, is she's a very aggressive defensive player, which is a fun thing when it works out well, but sometimes it does lead to getting a couple of extra fouls in games.
Heffron, 55% free throw shooter, misses on that one. This is one of those games where it's close enough. The free throws are going to matter big time as the game wears down. And at 55%, Charlie, unfortunately, is one of the better free throw shooters on the team. Second one on the way. She gets that one. She's got her third point and cuts the lead to 20-18 with Pella Christian on top with 5:42 remaining in the third quarter. Faith Kakmarinsky hits the timeline to Emery Agri on the left side. Agri now advances the ball towards the baseline, guarded by Emma Duncan. Looks on the wing, goes out to Kakmarinsky around the perimeter. She'll go to the right side, stops, drives into the lane, gets tied up, and that will be a jump up, and it'll be Knoxville ball. She ran head on into 4 black uniforms, and Knoxville said, "You are not going any further, Miss Kakmarinsky."
Yeah, nice job there by the Eagles, though.
Knoxville immediately turns it back over on the inbound, and then Pella Christian gives it right back to the Panthers, and on the foul is Anna Evelyn, as she was there trying to defend Brittany Bacorn, a little too aggressive on that one, and that's her second foul, team's second of the half. Full court pressure. Here comes Brittany Bacorn. Down court to Anna Butel. Fakes, lost the ball, and it's picked up by Pella Christian. And then an unfortunate travel by Carly Anderson. She had the ball and tripped, fell down, and that's a travel, and nothing you can do there as Sierra Heffron checks in for Anna Butel for the Panthers.
Yeah, at some point it feels like something is going to happen to allow these offenses to break through, and every time you get that feeling, it just goes the opposite way.
It's a snail's pace game, but give credit to the defenses. They are playing very well tonight, and it's really kind of canceling out each team's offense. Here's Larissa Wells with the ball, lost it, got it back on the left side. We'll get it out to Bacorn, top of key. Back to Emma Duncan. 3 is no good. Rebound. Charlie Heffron puts it up, no good. Sierra gets the rebound. Out to Duncan, and she can't get the shot to fall.
This has been one of the problems with the Eagles this year, is the offensive rebounding. They've allowed too many second chance opportunities to teams, and we've seen that, and thankfully it's not hurt them too bad here tonight. Against a Panthers squad that's doing a really nice job on the offensive glass, but.
Van Monen a three, and that's huge for her. That's her first point, and that is a 5-point lead. Down court, here's Brittany Bacorn. Got loose, gets it blocked, puts it into Sierra Heffron, who cleans it up for her first 2 points of the contest.
Yeah, very confident. There was a foul there on the Bacorn shot, and didn't get the call, but Terpstra now gets trapped, and we're going to get a vision for last timeout by Brad Ingbers. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Our team at DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Van Monen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel may be a long name, but they serve businesses and individuals with both short and long names. When you let the professional CPAs at Van Monen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel both save you time and give you peace of mind, you'll have more time to do the things that are important to you, like grow your business, spend time with your family, or volunteer in the community. You'll even have enough time on your hands to say their full name.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Monen, Seedstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
That's been another vision for less timeout, improving lives by helping people see better. If poor visibility is causing you to miss things, take a timeout and visit Vision for Less in Pella and get back in the game. Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, where Pella Christian leads Knoxville 23-20.
Here's another turnover by Pella Christian. Jenna Van Monen did not, actually shuffled a pivot foot there on the left side of the court. And Knoxville will get it, trailing 23-20 with 4:12 remaining. Down court, and that's going to be another turnover by Knoxville. Boy, just a lot of sloppy play on both sides of the ball, along with the defenses really playing very well. Odd lineup for Knoxville, I just noticed. Brittany Bacorn, Emma Duncan, Anna Anderson, Charlie Heffron, and Sierra Heffron out on the court for the Panthers.
Yeah, real quick, you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS. And 95.3 KNIA, Knoxville, Pella.
Here's Jocelyn Terpstra, goes to Faith Kakmarinsky. And she's going to get fouled by Anna Anderson. Anna was trying to get up there to a double team, and Anna just a little bit too aggressive. That's number 3 on her, team's first of the half. Kakmarinsky will trigger it in under her own basket, slaps it once, will lob it out to Anna Evelyn. Evelyn gets it to Van Monen, top of the key. Van Monen, and an offensive foul away from the ball on Pella Christian. We'll see who this is on.
It's going to be on Evelyn.
Evelyn, that is her third as well, team's third of the half, turns it over to Knoxville. Substitutions for the Panthers, Anna Butel for Charlie Heffron, Larissa Wells in for Anna Anderson.
Yeah, Evelyn was trying to set a back screen there and picked up the foul.
Here's Larissa Wells with the ball. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Wells will get it down, and it is nearly taken away by Kakmarinsky. She wanted to go to Brittany Bacorn, but Kakmarinsky read that one perfectly.
Yeah, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's been a turnover fest here, unfortunately, in the girls' game. Just a lot of turnovers here.
Butel with the 3. Splash down goes Anna Butel, her 7th. And we are tied all of a sudden here in Pella as the Panthers have made it a tie game. Van Monen misses on the shot, rebound to Heisman, but she loses it to Larissa Wells. Wells now with it across the logo. She'll send it down to Butel. Butel on the left baseline. Butel, and she will throw it away. It's out of bounds off of the Eagles as Terpstra tried to steal that one and just couldn't get her mitts on it. Maggie Heinen into the game for the Eagles right now.
Yeah, real quick, it's time for a Hy-Vee game reset. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 23-23, tie game here. Also, a little bit ago, we had In Case You Missed It, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
Here's Emma Duncan with the ball. Duncan over to Butel. Another three. Banking no good. Rebound taken away by the Eagles. Terpstra has it across the timeline, and that will be a foul on Larissa Wells, as just didn't give Terpstra enough room there, and that'll be her first and team's second of the half.
Yeah, so Agri re-enters the game here for Van Bonnen with the break. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Pella Christian Basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button, or just click the Eaglehead logo in the bottom right-hand corner of this video and hit the donate to PC link in the header.
Terpstra misses a shot on the line, and she ties up Larissa Wells, and it'll get an extra possession for the Eagles.
Yeah, tonight's video presentation of Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy. Well, that is where we currently sit here.
Heinen with the ball on the right side baseline, guarded by Sierra Heffron. Heinen drives the baseline, and she gets called for steps. Oh, man.
Just too many turnovers here in this game, Derek.
Yeah, both coaches, that's what they're going to say probably when they talk to us is, well, turnovers were too plentiful. Here is Emma Duncan, down court to Brittany Baycorn. Baycorn gets it to Sierra Heffron. She gets it knocked away from her, and it goes to Emma Duncan. Over to Baycorn. Baycorn in the lane, puts it up. She's fouled.
Yeah, Jocelyn Terpstra did a nice job of getting back there, but the Eagles' pressure just got a little bit sloppy there and allowed for the Panthers to get a good look.
Faith Kakmarinsky, her first foul, team's fourth. And at the line, Brittany Baycorn, 3 for 4 on the night, and 9 points. Could be the first Panther, at least, to get the double figures, and she does just that. In fact, she's the first player, period, to hit double figures in points, as Anna Anderson will check back in for Larissa Wells. And Baycorn will have a chance at another free throw opportunity, while Carly Anderson checks in for Pella Christian.
Yeah, and let's call that tonight's drive to the basket grown by Champion Seeds dealer Jay Boat, an independently owned and regionally focused seed company that strives to build and maintain the broadest portfolio of genetics and traits. Champion Seed, they only champion the best.
Brittany Baycorn, Boat goes 2 for 2, and Knoxville has its first lead of the game, 25-23. Baycorn, 11 of those 25 points. Here's Agri with the ball. Agri will take the three ball. It is good.
And the Eagles take the lead just like that.
Pella Christian is hitting three-point shots. That may come up very big at the end of this game. We look at the stats and see who hit shots and who didn't. Here is Emma Duncan on the right side. Duncan, guarded by Terpstra, goes to Brittany Baycorn. Baycorn now approaches top of the key, goes to Duncan on the right side, flips it to Baycorn, puts up the shot, good! Brittany Baycorn, probably bidding for player of the game for Knoxville, 13 points, gives Knoxville the 1-point lead, 27-26, 1:24 remaining in the third quarter play. Kakmarinsky on the drive down the court, puts it up, and no good, no foul called. Knoxville gets it. Here is Duncan across the timeline. Goes down to Sierra Heffron on the left side. Goes to Duncan. Over to Baycorn. Baycorn to Butel. Back to Baycorn. Puts up the shot and couldn't get it. Rebound to Faith Kakmarinsky. Better ball movement there for Knoxville on that possession. Here is Kakmarinsky. Hits the logo. She'll look to the left side. Doesn't find anything. Now hits Terpstra on the right side. Jocelyn Terpstra goes over to Anderson. 49 seconds remaining. Agri will wrap it around to Kakmarinsky. Can't hold it before it goes out of bounds. And Knoxville will get the possession as Charlie Heffron and Larissa Wells check in. Anna Anderson and Sierra Heffron will head to the bench with 45.9 seconds remaining. Knoxville 27, Pella Christian 26. And Knoxville will have the ball as the Panthers hit the timeline. Larissa Wells has it on the right side. Standing on the Pella Christian logo goes to Emma Duncan. Duncan now up top around to Anna Butel left side. Goes to Emma, now back to Larissa Wells. Now she'll come over and hand the ball off to Duncan once again. Looks like Knoxville may be draining this thing down for the last shot of the quarter.
Trying to get one final shot here. While they're doing that, let's hit tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandon Peel. I would say the three-point shooting of the Eagles, as you talked about, has been something that's really benefited them here tonight for the Panthers, finding more ways to get Baycorn shots here in quarter number 3.
Runner in the lane by Duncan is no good. Rebound to Pella Christian with 3 with 2-1. It is Agri, 3 on the way, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. with the score, Knoxville 27, Pella Christian 26.
Yeah, real quick, tonight's creative idea was drawn up by Brand Appeal for branding, print, web, video, or interactive. Called Brand Appeal, relentless for you. We'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Do you have friends or family coming to Pella? Make reservations for them to stay in Pella's finest accommodations, the Amsterdam Hotel.
We have many different packages available depending on what they're looking for during their visit.
Our weekend getaway package includes flowers, chocolates, and champagne.
The Visit Pella package has tickets to the Historical Village, Vermeer Windmill, and Pella Bucks to spend around town.
And the stay and play package includes golf at Boss Landon.
Find the perfect package for your guests or yourself by visiting royalamsterdam.com for the Amsterdam Hotel on the Bollengracht in Pella.
You said you wanted more data for your money. We listened. U.S. Cellular Prepaid is giving you more data. A whole lot more for less. Right now, unlimited data is marked down to just $45 a month. That's a $10 savings every month, plus 5G at no extra charge. Switch today and get more data for your money. U.S. Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe in a new approach, one that puts you first. Visit Strauber Cellular, an authorized agent of U.S. Cellular, located at 826 Main Street in Pella. U.S. Cellular, upgrade to fair.
Welcome back to the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Derek getting ready for the fourth quarter here between Pella Christian and Knoxville. Let's take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard really quickly. 27-26 here between Knoxville and Pella Christian. Knoxville leads. The Pella boys, the PCM boys, will be coming up here on KRMS 2 with Andrew Schneider on the call.
Believe a timeout called by Coach Matt Richard. Things are getting really stagnant, and a full timeout called by Coach Richard.
Yeah, that's a vision for less timeout there by Coach Richard. And we'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRMS and 95.3 KNIA.
Thinking about buying or selling your home? Hi, this is Annie with Iowa Realty Knoxville. We invite you to stop in our office on the Knoxville Square, and one of our licensed realtors will be happy to answer your questions and help you prepare for your next steps. Our office is at 119 East Main, and we're open 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to 4 on Fridays. Or call us at 641-842-2910 to make an appointment. Iowa Realty, your local real estate experts.
At Vision for Less, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives start under $80. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. We've got glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at Vision for Less. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA.
Larissa Wells misses a three, but Charlie Heffron can't get the shot to fall on the rebound. Ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with Knoxville. 7:39 remaining in the game. Knoxville 27, Pella Christian 26 here in this fourth quarter of action. Baycorn to trigger in. Destin Butel, step back three. It's in and out. That thing was begging to go in. And here's a steal on the outlet pass. Baycorn has it over to Heffron. Charlie on the baseline left side. Looking for help. Goes to Larissa Wells in the corner. And she gets handcuffed. Looks like Terpstra will get called for her first foul.
I'm not going to disagree with the call of a foul there on Terpstra, but given some of the contact that's they've allowed both ways, that seemed a little
less than pricey. Yeah, less than pricey. Ball knocked away, all out of the hands of a Heffron, and it will stay with Knoxville. Duncan, Baycorn, Butel, Larissa Wells, and Charlie Heffron on the court for the Panthers. Here is Baycorn. Turnaround shot from 10. Couldn't get a rebound. Taken away by the Eagles. Kakmarinsky has it across midcourt. Faith Kakmarinsky hands it off to Emery Agri. Agri left side goes to Kakmarinsky near the baseline. Lobs it to Terpstra. Jocelyn Terpstra on the dribble. Baycorn comes out to guard her. Baycorn, or make that Terpstra. Now we'll hand it back to Kakmarinsky. She'll go around the perimeter. Kakmarinsky going left side. Well, she missed Terpstra right under the basket. Now here's Anderson with the ball. Now she goes to Kakmarinsky, puts it up and in.
Yeah, and let's call that tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing.
Another steal as Knoxville throws it away again. Terpstra on the other end, and she scores.
Of course,
4
after I
points.
give away the raise the roof moment of the game, the Eagles get a fast break steal there.
Now here is Duncan over to Larissa Wells. Wells towards the baseline, dumps it inside to Brittany Baycorn under the basket. She's got 15 of Knoxville's 29, and the Panthers within one at 30-29 with 6:15 remaining in the game. Emery Agri with the ball, knocked away by Baycorn. Agri has it, getting towards a 10-second call, and finally 10 seconds is called. Excellent defense there by Knoxville, and I tell you, if Brittany Baycorn does not tip that ball away, that 10-second call probably isn't needed.
Well, and Coach Ingbers is very upset on the Pella Christian sideline because he asked 3 times for a timeout and was not awarded the timeout by the official who was standing 5 feet away from him.
And the gym really wasn't that loud either.
Yeah, that's an official that Ingbers has actually gotten off the bench a couple of times and, question calls about.
Here's another steal by Terpstra again. She'll lay it up and score again. Jocelyn Terpstra held up 2 points, but 4 big ones here in this fourth quarter. Larissa Wells with the ball now. Wells puts up the shot, and she gets fouled.
Yeah, Terpstra got her on the hand there as she went up for the shot. That's number 6. And the reason I want to circle back to this, the reason I point out Ingbers, getting up and, making the comment about calls is he's a pretty even-keeled guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't normally, get very animated, but he was a little bit more animated following that play.
Larissa Wells gets her 3rd point, so she becomes only the 3rd Panther to make free throws tonight. And Wells will have another opportunity, puts it up and scores. 3 points for Larissa Wells, and it's now 32-31.
I've got her for 4.
4?
I've got her for 4 points. She had 2 in the first and now 2 in the second here with the 2 makes.
Okay, 4 points. That's that Indiana math.
Well, after watching the Colts play yesterday, you probably forgot how to count because they couldn't get points on the board.
They can't count, period. Here is Faith Kakmarensky with the ball, top of the key. Kakmarensky backing up towards the center jump circle, goes to the left side. Goes to Vandermolen, now to Anderson. Carly Anderson under the basket to Kakmarensky, puts it up, no good. And the rebound to Emma Duncan. Duncan roaring it up across the timeline, goes to Baycorn, and she threw it away right into the hands of Carly Anderson. Wanted to go to Sierra, but that pass was never going to get completed. Now here's Kakmarensky with the ball. Kakmarensky over to Van Manen. Van Manen, near steal by Baycorn to Terpstra. 3 is in and out, rebound to Duncan. Duncan now has it across the logo. She'll get top of the key. Goes to Larissa Wells. Stop and pop a 3. Good! Splashdown goes Larissa Wells. And Knoxville has its biggest lead of the game. That's a huge 3 for Larissa. She's got 7 now, and the Panthers have a 2-point lead. Now here's Faith Kakmarensky with the ball. Kakmarensky, and it goes poked away, but Emma Duncan gets called for her 2nd foul, team's 3rd of this half.
Yankee, just want to look at our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard really quickly. Got Pella Boys versus PCM coming up. It's currently 32-34. Knoxville leads here with 4.5 to play. Also, our Pella Hy-Vee game reset, 32-34 with 4.5 to play as Emma Duncan gets a steal and
she
a make.
lays it in. That is her first points of the night, believe it or not. 36-32, biggest lead of the game for Knoxville with 4:18 remaining in this game. Here's Kakmarensky with the ball. Kakmarensky across the logo. Lost the dribble. It is fought for. Her and Butel fight for it. It'll stay with Pella Christian on this tie-up.
Yeah, and that, as me and Wynn would, normally do these games, we would count that as a turnover because they lose the arrow like that. That'll be the 11th of the half for the Eagles. They had 12 in the first half, now 11 here at half number 2. Got to clean things up moving forward.
Anna Anderson checks back in for Knoxville for Brittany Baycorn. Here is Carly Anderson. She'll take the baseline jumper good. She's got 8, and it's 36-34. Scoring now picking up with 4 minutes remaining in the game. Here is Anna Butel with the ball. Butel lobs it to Charlie Heffron. Back outside to Butel. Catch and shoot a 3. No good. Rebound to Emma Duncan on the baseline. Turnaround shot. She gets it for her 4th point of the game. And a timeout called. It's by Knoxville. A DeYarman Automotive timeout by the Panthers.
Yeah, Carly Anderson didn't get the box out there for on Duncan and allowed her to get the rebound there. Casey Mister presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Pella Christian led for a majority of this game. Knoxville found their first lead there later in that third quarter to make it 27-26 going into the fourth quarter, and turnover.
Do a quick game reset here if we can.
Yeah, our Pella Hy-Vee game reset, 34-38. Waiting for the clock to come back on to try and figure out where we're at.
Let's take a look at the foul situation. Pella Christian, one more foul by Pella Christian, and Knoxville's going to be shooting free throws. The Panthers have been doing pretty good from the line tonight. Knoxville has 3 more to give before they put Pella Christian at the line. Timeout situation, pretty good by both. 2 60s and a 30 for Knoxville, and a 60 and 2 30s for the Eagles. And Eagles have the ball in the possession arrow. Very, very important right now. Favors Knoxville as we go back to action. Here is Terpstra with the ball right down the lane and blows the layup. Ball will hit the end line, and it'll stay with Pella Christian.
Yeah, the game reset to 3:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter now. And Casey Mister presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
Here's Claire Vandermolen with the ball. Vandermolen goes to Carly Anderson on the wing, guarded by Butel. Lobs it, and an offensive foul going the other way, away from the ball. Coach Brad Ingber's not happy with it. Looks like it's going to go on Vandermolen. That is her second and team 7th. Now, there will not be free throws because that was player control, so that is the only exception when we get into 1-and-1 situation. Here is Larissa Wells on the right side. Wells goes to Emma Duncan. Thought about the 3, back to Wells. She'll take the 22-footer. No good. Rebound. Brittany Baycorn back up. Can't get the shot to fall. And there's going to be a foul on Knoxville as Anderson got the rebound. And I think they're going to, Duncan will get nailed on that one. That'll be her 3rd foul, team's 4th.
Yeah, no.
Agri back in for Pella Christian. Here comes Anna Anderson off the bench for Knoxville.
Yeah, you wondered when Agri was going to return for the Eagles here. She's such a big part of their press break normally, and Van Manen just doesn't have that same level of experience, so you wondered when she would make a return to the lineup.
Knoxville is adding a little bit of token pressure, not total full court pressure here. Here's Agri with the ball, near steal by Larissa Wells. Gets it to Kakmarinsky on the left side. She'll dribble it over on the baseline, now to Agri. Takes a 3, gets it to Carly Anderson. Anderson now back to Terpstra. A long 3 is no good. Rebound taken away by the Eagles. Agri with it over to Vandermolen. Back to Agri. She'll launch a 3 way off the mark. Rebound will be out of bounds. It'll be Knoxville ball as Anna Butel will come in. Looks like Coach Richard getting to the point of the game where he's subbing offense for defense with 2:40 remaining in the game. Knoxville 38, Pella Christian 34. As we're cutting down to crunch time here on Eagle Lane.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't think those were 2 looks that Coach Ingbers would have, typically wanted in that situation. Like the Eagles were pressing a little bit, knowing they're in a hole with 4 points here.
Here's Butel with the ball. She'll leave it for Charlie Heffron. Back to Butel. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Put back up and in by Brittany Baycorn. She has 17. That's got to be a career high for her.
Yeah, Baycorn has been all over the place for the Panthers tonight.
Here's a 3 by Carly Anderson. It's no good. Rebound is chased down by Claire Vandermolen. A nice hustle on her part. Gets it to Anderson. Now to Kakmarinsky. Wide open 8-footer. That goes no good. And it'll be out of bounds. Pella Christian will keep it with 1:57 remaining in the game. And Knoxville holding a 40-34 lead over Pella Christian as Emery Agri will trigger in. Sierra Heffron off the bench. She'll replace Anna Butel. So it's Heffron times 2, Baycorn, Duncan, and Wells, 4 black and gold clad players on the court.
And for the Eagles, it's Agri, Terpstra, Anderson, Kakmarinsky, and Vandermolen.
Kakmarinsky has it in between the rings, guarded by Larissa Wells. Lost it, got it back, underhands it to Agri. Emery Agri now stolen away by Emma Duncan. Over to Larissa Wells, down court. She doesn't have numbers, wisely backs it back out, and they'll set up the offense. She'll go to Emma Duncan. Duncan now and threw it away, but it's tipped right back into the hands of Duncan as she has to go across the line to retrieve it to Larissa Wells. 90 seconds remaining in this one. Knoxville for 40 and Pella Christian 34. Here is Emma Duncan on the left side. Goes to Sierra Heffron. Back to Emma. Inside to Charlie Heffron. Can't get the shot to fall. And a rebound to Faith Kakmarinsky.
Yeah, the Eagles really got to push the envelope here They might have to take some shots that they're not comfortable shooting.
Terpstra.
They need to get going.
Terpstra top of the key. Starts to drive, cut off, goes out to Anderson. Open three is no good. Rebound, Agri and Duncan. And that will probably be a foul on Duncan as she kind of
they're signaling.
Hooked the back end of Agri. And that is a fourth foul on Emma Duncan. Fifth on the team this half. So Emma's going to have to be very careful if she wants to stay in the game. In fact,
just went to the scorer's table.
Coach Richard is going to take her out to alleviate her getting that fifth foul. Butel back in. 1:02 remaining in the game. Agri to trigger in. She gets it to Vandermolen on the left side wing. Guarded by Heffron. And a travel as Claire Vandermolen tried to throw it off and took a couple steps backward. Quickly up off the bench is Emma Duncan. Offense for defense again for Coach Richard. You don't see a lot of this in high school basketball, but Coach Richard has really been doing this a lot here this season. Rose Wells, and she gets fouled as she was straddling the 10-second line. And it looks like Paula Christian's going to have to resort to start to a foul here and put Knoxville at the line. That one's on Jocelyn Terpstra, her third, team's eighth. So free throws coming for Larissa Wells, who is just 44% from the free throw line, but has made both of her attempts earlier in this fourth quarter. Sierra Heffron coming in for Emma Duncan. So again, Duncan will go out to avoid the fifth foul. And they gave the ball to Larissa Wells and more substitutions, so she's got to give it right back to the official again. She's probably thinking, it's like, come on, let me shoot a free throw here.
Yeah, the Eagles trying to get some more guard play out there so they can move a little bit quicker and leaving Anderson as the lone forward in the game.
Wells' first free throw, in and out, and she does not get the second opportunity. 52 seconds remaining. Here is Terpstra going to the basket, missed it. Rebound to Sierra Heffron. She'll clear it to Larissa Wells, and Wells will bring it up across midcourt, trying to foul, and finally does. And that'll go on Carly Anderson. That will be her first foul, team's ninth. One more foul by Pella Christian, and Knoxville shoots 2 free throws after this.
Yeah, Terpstra was a little bit frustrated there because Jenna Van Manen had a chance to foul and save a few seconds, and Van Manen was just didn't think about the clock and decided not to foul there, but Wells did hit the first one.
That's her 8th point, makes it 41-34, and really has now put Pella Christian in kind of a desperate situation with 40.2 seconds remaining. A 3-possession game now with that free throw make. Second one on the way, and it dances around. No good. Rebound, Charlie Heffron, no good. She'll get the rebound, and then her and Agri fall to the floor, and they're going to call a travel on Charlie Heffron. And hopefully
they're going to talk this through, actually.
Yeah, the officials are okay, it's going to be a foul now on Pella Christian.
Coach Ingber's not thrilled there because the one official originally, like you said, ruled travel, and then when they discussed, the other official called a foul, and he's kind of like, well, the guy whose call it was the one who called the travel, and then the other guy overruled him. So not a little bit more of a frustration thing, I think, if you're Brad Ingber.
That foul, that's now a 2-shot foul by for Charlie Heffron. Misses on the first one.
Yeah, the foul went on Van Manen, by the way, her second.
And Charlie will have one more. She has just 3 points on the night, a little bit below her average. In fact, well below her average of 7.3. Second one on the way. She missed that one. And the rebound to Pella Christian. 33 seconds remaining. The Eagles have to go quickly. Here is Terpstra. Catch and shoot 3 is no good. Rebound will be saved by Agri, but she hit the end line before she could get the ball in. And with 25.2 seconds remaining, Coach Matt Richard telling his team to just be careful and take care of the ball. Here is an inbound down court to Anna Butel. She will lay it up, and she gets fouled. Missed the shot. She'll have 2 shots as Anna Butel leaked out and was going for basically the exclamation point and could not complete the shot, but she gets 2 at the free throw line as a foul went on Carly Anderson, her second of the half.
Yeah, I think that the Eagles are unfortunately not going to be able to erase this deficit with the time remaining. As Butel missed that first free throw there, but just not been the clean half that the Eagles wanted here in the second.
Butel missed the first shot, second one on the way. She cans that one for her 8th point of the night, and it's 42-34, 21.9 to go. Here's Kakmarinsky across the logo. Kakmarinsky goes to Carly Anderson. Anderson now over to Van Manen. Van Manen a three, missed it. Rebound to Brittany Bacorn, and she's fouled with 10 seconds remaining in the game. And it's going to be a Panther victory over Pella Christian, as the Panthers kind of get a little bit of revenge after last year. The Eagles came over to Knoxville to get the win. Looks like Knoxville is going to return the favor a year later and win on Eagle Lane. Agri's second foul. And Brittany Bacorn at the free throw line. 17 points on the night for Brittany Bacorn. Her free throw is around and touches the lip of the rim and rips right back in.
That gives her 11 on the night. It's just been kind of the Brittany Bacorn show tonight for Knoxville. She's done a lot of the scoring and really done a great job here for the Panthers.
Bacorn will have her second free throw on the way, and she got that one, dances around on the rim. 18 for Brittany Bacorn. I think I know who my player of the game for Knoxville.
19 for
19, yeah, 19.
12 in the half here.
Yeah, 19, 12 and a half. I'm glad you know math better than I do. Here is Jocelyn Terpstra with the ball. Terpstra will drive in. They'll put it up, no good. Charlie Heffron gets the rebound as the buzzer sounds, and Knoxville will come away with a 44-34 win over Pella Christian. This game was a lot closer than what the score.
At H&R